Bonjour, bande konanga nyonso. J'espère que vous allez bien. Toza lelo awa par rapport à ba question et belé vraiment on nazo soit sur life insurance. Bate belé bazo poser nga ba question parce que ba éviter life insurance eza nini. Alors lelo nalobaki vraiment na kozwa temps toya comme naza encore na nini ko apprendre sur life insurance na epé na mutu azo la kisanga vraiment nzela comme ça to ko expliquer batu nyonso life insurance eza nini importance nango eza nini. So without waiting, I'm gonna go to Eugene right here. Hi Eugene, how are you?
I'm doing good, Mandy.
Yes.
Great to see you guys.
So I was just explaining to them that we are here today to explain what is life insurance, and then you hear, since I'm still in training, you're going to explain to everybody and I'm going to translate since we want everybody to catch the message.
That's awesome. That's exciting. Well, thank you so much, Mandy. My name is Eugene Veda. Nice to meet you guys.
Kombo nanga Eugene Vanes nasepeli koyeba nabino.
Yes, hope you're having a great day today. So, and we're going to be covering exactly more about life insurance, more about what it's like to have a proper protection for the family, and what exactly Primerica is doing for families and educating them how to be financially better.
Lelo penda to lobela life insurance eza nini to ko expliquer pe comment Primerica ezo sala pona ko couvrir ba famille.
Okay, and we actually have a great representative here, Treasure, that will be helping us today with doing an actual presentation and going over everything that we do for our families.
Et Trésor aza lelo vraiment pona ko aider biso pona ko sala présentation très bien et pour que to bana ko expliquer batu nyonso life insurance eza nini.
All right, so hello Treasure.
Hey.
How's your day going today?
I'm wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay, awesome.
Bonjour
Awesome.
Trésor. Journée na ezo le kandenge nini?
Kitoko.
Yeah, so Treasure, again, thank you so much for taking your
Did you call
time.
me by my last name?
Which is?
Ask Mama then. Ask her.
Mwa mulopo.
Mamulopo.
Alingi ba benga mwa mulopo.
Absolutely, guys. So I'll share with you more, Ms. Treasure, exactly, again, who we are as a Primerica and what exactly we do for families, how we educate people, how to plan for the future, for retirement, make sure that they have proper life insurance that they have for their family.
To ko expliquer vraiment life insurance eza nini to nde toza ko éduquer batu ndenge nini ko préparer vie na bango, ko préparer retraite na bango parce que batebele ba éviter.
Okay.
Okay. And
Assurance vie na retraite.
Miss Treasure, have you heard about Primerica before? Do you know who we are as a company?
Est-ce que oyoka déjà ba olobela Primerica et puis compagnie na biso?
I don't know. I
Don't know.
never heard that before.
Okay, great. So I would love to share more with you exactly who we are as a company, mainly because we don't have any public advertisements. We don't do any billboards or radio advertisements.
To sala publicité na radio te.
Okay.
Okay, and so we're more like a referral base, which allows us to help a lot more families. And so, looking at this, who we are as Primerica, we're the largest financial services company in North America. Right now, we have offices in all 50 states.
Toza na ba office na biso na 50 états.
Okay, we are listed on the New York Stock Exchange.
Et puis toza na liste ya ba stock na kati ya New York. Na ba échange ya ba stock, ba stock ba mbongo ba to ataka pona ba compagnie salela mbongo wana comme ça ezobota ba intérêt so ezotia kuna.
And right now, we have right about 7 to 10 million clients with life insurance and investments today.
Pour le moment, toza na 7 millions ya ba clients na biso o baza na life insurance na biso pe baza ko investir mbongo na bango.
Wow.
Okay. And also, right now, we're recognized, named America's most 50 trustworthy financial companies, recognized by Forbes magazine as of today.
Et puis bazo reconnaître biso comme 50 compagnies auto ba tia confiance na biso, ba tia biso confiance par rapport à makambo tozo sala.
Okay.
Absolutely. And what's exciting is, Miss Treasure, what we do for families is we help them earn more income, become properly protected, debt-free, and financially independent.
C'est que tosala pona ba famille toza ko aider bango basala mbongo ebele par rapport à mbongo bazo sala ba to protéger ka ba famille et puis to aider ka ba famille ba comme indépendamment financièrement indépendant.
How?
Okay, great question. Well, first I wanted to ask you, what would it mean for you, ma'am, to be financially independent? Like, can you describe that in your own words?
Est-ce que oke ko décrit biso kozala financièrement indépendante mpona yo eza nini?
Save your money by yourself.
Okay, saving your money.
Ko garder mbongo na yo moko.
And what will you save money for? Like, is it just in savings, or would you save towards like a great, maybe like some goals that you have?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sometimes
come on,
I'll buy you gold and the lupang in my country. When I'm die and my kid, they can sell those gold.
Na bomba mbongo na somba ba bijoux et puis mama pangu na mboka na ngai poso na kufi ba na nga ba kozwango.
Okay, awesome. You know, like what are some other goals that you have, like financial goals? Like, what would you want to accomplish if you were to have more income and have more free time?
Soki lelo yo ozapa na mbongo okokosa nini mpona ozala na temps libre ebele okokosa nini? Can you ask the question again, please? Ask the question again.
Yes,
Sorry.
I was just asking, like, what would you do right now if you had more income, more money, and more free time on your hands?
Soki lelo okomi na mbongo ebele okosala nini so oza na temps na libre ebele que ezosenga lisusu tosala mosala osala na mbongo noni osala na temps na libre nini?
I think I'm gonna do the business and the people can work for me and
elo ni okosala pona kosepela ko have fun like loisir oza na temps ebele pona
go back to my country to enjoy my money.
Okay.
Enjoy your money.
Go back to your country to enjoy your money? Well, I'm sure you have a nice house there.
Yes.
That's awesome. Big family back home?
Yes, big family. Always African, we have a big family.
That's great. That's great to hear. And so, well, that's awesome because, man, that's exactly what people today they are striving for, is living their dream life.
Bato ebele ba oluka mikolo ba vivre penza vie de rêve na bango.
Yes, and again, having money to go travel and go see their family and help them too.
Baolinga baza na mbongo ebele po ba voyager ba kendo tala ba famille na bango. En tout cas, eza but ya bato ebele.
Okay, but what's happening today is that, would you agree, ma'am, that we see a lot more people that are struggling financially?
Est-ce que oza d'accord na biso que tout le monde bato ebele pour le moment bazo souffrir financièrement?
Yes.
Yes, and why do you think majority of Americans today are struggling financially? Like, what do you think some problems are?
Ozo kanisa nini pourquoi la majorité des Américains bazo souffrir pour le moment financièrement? Et au cause nini pourquoi bazo souffrir?
Because they don't know how to save, and also they don't see tomorrow, they see just today, because they are working, just pay the bills and that's it. They don't know how to do with the money, they don't know how to save.
Right. So that's a huge issue today, ma'am, is that people have no education how to save money, how to plan for tomorrow, make sure that their priorities are set in place. That's a huge issue today, yes.
Problème makasi eza wana ba yebi penza priorité na bango te puis ba yebi ndenga bomba mbongo te.
That's true.
Okay. And today what we see is that nearly 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck.
Lelo to mona penza 60% ya ba américains bazo vivre paycheck to paycheck. Cela veut dire que ba futi chèque oyo yango ezela pour à vivre azeli sous mbongo so sili azeli sous chèque mzuso ya mbongo sous sili.
That's true.
Donc baza ba saving te.
Yes, ma'am. Also, over half of all Americans have less than $1,000 in savings.
And bandako ebele na Amérique baza na nyongo ya au moins $5,000 na credit card.
Okay, and more than half of all Americans right now have less than $60,000 for their retirement.
Et plus de américains belé bazan kaka na $1,000 ou bien moins de $1,000 na saving na bango. Yeah.
Yes.
Et puis mingi bazan mbongo te na retirement na bango.
And what's crazy to say is that Miss Treasure, I used to work at Amazon before Primerica. I was
na
a
banda
manager at
osala liboso
Amazon.
na Amazon nazalaki manager kuna avant na bando travailler pour Primerica.
And I would actually hire and train some people that were in their 60, 70, approaching 80 years old to work at a warehouse.
Et na banda kolakisa bato vraiment mosala oyo bazalaki déjà na âge avancé voire même 70 ans 60 80 ans na mosala.
Yes, and talking to them and like interacting with them, they don't want to be there. They just didn't have any money saved for retirement, so they have to go back to work.
ebela bato wana mingi balingaki vraiment kosala te mais bazali na choix te il fallait ka basala parce que il faut ba aider ba famille na bango.
Yes, ma'am. So those are some issues that are happening today, even here in the United States.
eza vraiment problème oyo ezoko se passer na ba jour oyo même awa en Amérique.
Okay, and again, some of these problems are basically for, again, lack of education, or people don't have an idea what to do with their money, how to plan for the future, how to help their family.
Vraiment eza parce que bato ebele baza vraiment na éducation te bayebi te ndeni bakosalela mbongo na bango bayebi ndenge nini te bakoki kogarde mbongo na bango na bacompte.
Yes, and just a great picture also, Treasure, just so you can get an idea of what Primerica is. I wanted to ask you, do you shop at Walmart or do you shop on Amazon?
Yes.
Pona oye ba Primerica bien, est-ce que osala ba shopping na yo na Amazon ou bien na Walmart?
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Always? Yes, ma'am. So I want you to think of Primerica like Amazon or Walmart of financial services, because we do everything for people today to help them plan for the future, save money. With us, people can literally have access to all the financial services.
To eda bato vraiment pona ko garder mbongo na bango, to tangisa bato mi makambo ezo tala ba finance.
Okay.
And I know that you also said that you never heard about Primerica before, but maybe you heard about some of these companies right here.
olobi ke yoka jamais Primerica mais yoka déjà ba compagnie oyo toza nango na papier.
Such as Legg Mason, Franklin Templeton, Invesco, Lincoln Financial, Voya, like Vivint Smart Home Security. Like, have you heard about any of these companies?
Est-ce que yoka déjà ba olobi quand même ba compagnie wana?
Or even like Fidelity.
Na Fidelity,
yes.
Is that company pay a retirement?
Yes. So again, we have a lot of big companies that do partner with us, which allow us to, of course, help a lot more families and help us work with great corporations to make sure that families are protected, they have the right services and everything like that.
Et to travailler na ba compagnie oyo pona ko assurer que ba famille est vraiment protégée.
And I actually wanted to go over an example with you, Ms. Treasure, of exactly how we help families, what we do for people today, which is, again, very, very important.
Nako kende na ba exemple na yo pona ko lakisa yo ndenge ni toza ko aider vraiment batu to kende na moko na biloko nyonso to énumérer awa pona ko yeba ndenge ni to salisa batu.
Okay. And so this right here is a family that we help. They're age 30 with 2 children.
Ba famille toza ko aider, famille wana mwasi na mobali baza na 30 ans na bana mibale.
Okay. Between their mortgage and credit card, they have about $180,000 in total debt.
Entre mortgage na bango pe na ba credit card na bango baza au moins na nyongo ya how much?
$180,000 in debt.
$180,000 na ba nyongo na bango.
Okay. They were going to pay this debt off for next 58 years, just making small payments.
Bako futa ba nyongo oyo na pendant 58 ans. So ba futa ngo muke.
Okay. And what Primerica did is we actually helped them pay this debt off in 20 years, so by 50 years old.
Tant toke ko aider batu oyo, Primerica aider bango, olie ba futa ba nyongo na bango wana pendant 58 ans, bazaki a mesure ko futa ngo juste pendant 20 ans.
Absolutely. So what Mandy and what we did for them is we allowed this family save more money because they paid way less time, so they save money on the interest.
Elo to saki ngana Mandy to aider famille oyo po ba futa ba nyongo na bango à temps. Le magam to sala.
Yes, ma'am. And also we help them with their legal protection, which What this means is that we help them with any kind of law issues that they have. Of course, we help them like legal shield around them if they have advice of a lawyer. Those services that can be very expensive, but we make it very affordable.
toyeda mpe bato ebele bazwa baavocat parce que bato ebele bazalaka vraiment na baavocat te soki ase retrouve na problème motu ekomi ye likolo alors toza koyede mpe bato bazala na baavocat na bango mpona koyede bango en cas de problème.
Okay. And right now, I'm sure even you, Ms. Treasure, you drive a car?
Yes.
Je
Yes.
pense que au conduire la voiture.
Yes, most people do have cars. So Pramerica also helps people with their auto and home insurance.
Et premier ka toyeda mpe bato na ba assurance ya voiture mpe ba assurance ya bandako.
On average, we're saving families about $65 a month on their auto insurance.
Et puis toza koyede ba famille ba garder au moins $65 par mois ya bango moko au lieu que ba futa trop cher.
Yes, because we partner with over 25 insurance companies throughout the nation. And again, we have access to all of them within just a 10-minute phone call.
Toza na partenariat na ba compagnie mingi ya assurance to benga bango et puis ba koyede yo pona ko sala ke o garder plus mbongo pona yo mo ke ko pesa bango.
Okay. And also life insurance. Miss Treasure
I have
wanted
a
to ask you.
question.
Yes.
So, do you also have a car insurance, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are not just helping for life insurance, but with water too.
Toza koyede pona na assurance voiture, assurance andako.
Oh,
Si.
okay. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, absolutely. And also, speaking of life insurance, okay, this family, this example right here, their names are John and Mary. They had a coverage of $150,000 on both of them. They had no protection on their kids, and they were paying $295 a month for this policy.
Ya famille bazalaki na protection ya 150,000 mais bande ko futa $295 par famille. Mais protection na bana ezalaki te ka juste mwasi na mobile.
Okay. And what's exciting is that what we did for this family, Ms. Treasure, is we were able to give them a lot more coverage. So we covered John and Mary for $400,000.
Tozalaki mesure ya ko couvrir famille oyo mobile ye moko $400,000.
Okay. And we covered their kids. So we covered all their children for the price of one for $10,000 each.
Et puis to couvrir bana na bango pe $10,000 par mois na parce qu'on ne sait jamais.
Okay. So now with us, they're only paying $126. So they're able to save extra money for now for their family, their savings, and their retirement.
Donc auparavant banda ofuta $150,000 ya life insurance pour na mobali, $150,000 life insurance pour na mwasi. Sans compter bana banda futa $295. Alors autant que toke ko solana bango to couvrir bango na $400,000 par personne et puis bana $10,000 par mois na ba futa juste $126. Ils ont là ça combien toza moins cher.
Wow.
Donc 400,000 ils ont là $800,000 pour deux personnes et puis bana 10,000 so bazana bana ebele 10,000 par mois na ba futa juste $126 pardon.
That's good.
Donc toza moins cher.
It look good.
Yes, ma'am. And again, looking at this, we're able to give them a much better coverage for life insurance and also their retirement. Okay, because Ms. Church, I'm sure you already know, no one wants to work forever.
Tolo be asiko makamba retraite.
Oh, Jesus.
Mutu moko talingaka sala banda ya Amerika lingaka sala mutu nyonso lingaka pema.
Okay, and I wanted to ask you, Ms. Treasure, when would you want to retire?
Nenga tuno trésor olingi ozwa retraite na okan.
When I would turn 68. 60.
60?
68
yes.
ans.
60.
60 ans. Alinga retire na 60 ans.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. What would you do when you retire? You said you would go back home. Okay.
Enjoy for my husband.
Enjoy with your husband. Okay, that's great. And so, but now looking at this, what we see is that most Americans have maybe some money sitting in the bank, and the money sitting in the bank does not grow very fast.
Ba américain belé bazala na mbongo na compte, mais mbongo so te na compte ebo tarate. So rotsaki $10,000 na compte ezaka $10,000 ate vandi wana 10 ans ebo tarate zaka $10,000.
Okay, and this family by 65 years old, they're only going to retire with $89,000.
Et puis famille au exemple la famille au mbongo ba otia na kata compte so bazo ko tia mbongo chaque mois le temps balingi bazwa retraite na bango baza na mbongo mukie makasi exemple toza ngo aka $89,000 pour 2 personnes na âge de 65.
Okay. What we did for them was very awesome because we allowed their money to be put into a private account for them. So now it will grow much, much faster because it's managed by licensed professionals that help your money grow. That's exactly what the job of this is.
So c'est que biso to sala sikoyo to kolakisa yo ndenge nyoko kozwa mbongo wana na banque parce que zo bota te to zwango sikoyo to tiango na compagnie ya investissement mbongo wana komo salela yo pour que ebota ba intérêt soko lingo retirango plus tard ezala kaka montant o tia kite mais eboti ba intérêt te sala pe to sala.
Okay. Right now, this family, with our help, they're going to retire with extra half to $1.2 million now.
Siko famille oyo olie bazwa retraite na monka na $80,000 avec aide na biso ba aux à la mesure ya ko zwa retraite na bango na $1,258,000 parce que bazui même bongo o bandota na banque batiango na kati ya ba investir ango alors iboti ba intérêt.
Wow.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Would you agree that it's way better than having $89,000?
Exactly.
Est-ce qu'on croit que $89,000 est bien que $1,258,000?
Absolutely.
That's too much.
That's too much, right? So, and what's exciting is that, Mr. That's exactly what we show families how to do is make sure that their family is protected. If God forbid something happens, the family receives a claim to make sure that everything is paid for.
Oh, biso to sala sikoyo to sala ke ba famille za la protéger pour que ceux qui moko akufi papa ou maman oya otikala azana ba charge mingi te parce que to futa ndako to futa ba voiture to futa ba nyongo na yo nyonso mbongo etikali pe e ko aider bana o batikali na partenaire wa tikali.
Right.
And also I have a question.
Yes.
So my question is, you tell me about all of those stuff here. So if somebody needs just to do this, he can also do just this, or you need to go to do everything here.
Donc moi mulo palinga yeba soki kasi mutalinga sala ne kaka a investir kaka mazwa life insurance. Est-ce que c'est possible?
Great question. What's exciting about Primerica is we're able to adjust this. We're able to do even a single service for all the families. We just show them what's really, really important to have. And of course, we go from there. But really, you can have anything, and we make it like basically how it should be for you.
Et loko za bien siko biso na Primerica o kozwa ka service na biso moko. Oza benzo ba service na biso nyonso o te. Donc soko lingi kaka retraite kaka yo. O lingi ka life insurance kaka yo. O lingi legal sheet to aider na ba avocat kaka yo. Donc makamini to aider comment kolongola ba nyongo na yo kaka yo. Donc ça dépend ya service nini oza ngo besoin pour to aider yo.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Does that answer your question?
Et est-ce que tu répondre à la question, non?
Yes, yes.
D'accord.
Okay. Do you have any other questions, ma'am?
No.
Question,
Yeah,
monsieur
no
Dali?
question.
Everything makes sense. Everything's clear.
Everything is makes sense. Because you know what? In my country, I was scared to have a life insurance. I was if I have a life insurance, I was thinking I'm gonna die tomorrow.
So that's why I was scared. Assurance vie parce que son assurance vie na banga ke na okufa.
But you explained to me clearly that now I know exactly if you have a life insurance, you save your life and your family, you save your kid also. You know. Thank you so much. I think I will tell all of my children and my cousin, my sister-in-law, everybody need to have a Primerica life insurance.
Absolutely.
En tout cas, bazwa assurance vie na Primerica parce que na comprendre siko que eza esprit de mort te loka suba kanisa.
That's awesome. Because even looking at this, Ms. Treasure, what I would like to do is show you exactly how we can maybe even help you and show you if there's any way that Primerica can help you retire sooner or also protect your family.
Siko tengi to sala démonstration to la kisayo ndenge ni Primerica ko aider yo ndenge o couvrir famille na yo même ko zo retraite na yo avant tant o prévoyait que pour la retraite.
Okay. So I know that right now, Miss Treasurer, right now you currently make right about $50,000 a year, and your husband makes about $75,000 a year, correct?
Yes, c'est ça.
Okay.
Si ko parents yo sala 50,000, mo ba nous toi ça $75,000, to linga siko to calculer total à combien ou ba no futa na assurance vie.
Okay. Do you guys have any retirement?
Est-ce que vous avez déjà na mbongo à retraite?
No, stop.
No.
Currently, you guys don't have any retirement. Do you have any any 401k through your job?
Yes.
Est-ce que vous avez un 401k?
Okay.
na
How much do you
mosala?
have there?
Combien vous avez na 401k?
Tako kuchaba combien? Pana kipoka ngo penza te. I don't remember, I'm sorry.
Okay. You would say maybe like 5, 10, 20,000. Like, what's a good average?
Okolo ba ta 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, combien vous avez
I
à peu
think
près?
6,000.
Okay, maybe about 6,000. Okay. And now, looking at this, right now, do you also have an emergency fund?
Est-ce que vous avez un bon mo bomba pembe na cas d'urgence? En cas d'urgence soki moko na bino beli ou bien yo beli mo ofuta su banyongo na oto za na mbongo mo bomba pembe no ko suppléer ba besoin na bino. Boza na mbongo mo bomba pembe
Yes.
ba benga ngo emergency
Okay.
fund.
Okay, and how much do you currently have in your emergency fund?
Combien vous avez na emergency fund?
1,000.
So right about $1,000.
$1,000.
Okay. And also, right now, do you have like any life insurance through work or anything like that?
Pour le moment, vous avez na assurance vie na musala?
Yes, sir. I don't have them.
Okay. So besides, okay, so awesome. So, and how much you covered it through work? Do you know how much life insurance do you have?
Est-ce que vous combien vous avez na assurance vie na musala?
It's a 50,000.
Okay.
$50,000.
What about 50,000? Okay. Do you know how much you're paying for it?
$20, I think, something like that.
$20.
Okay, so right about $20. Okay. Gotcha. And looking at this, I wanted to ask you, why have you never had life insurance outside of work?
Because I do have my life
Pourquoi
insurance already.
Pourquoi dans l'assurance
At my
vie
work.
te na libanda ya
At your
musala
work.
na?
And that was also a question. So if I do have already my life insurance at my work, so I need also to have this one.
So na dans l'assurance nanga déjà na musala, ça na besoin pe ya na assurance moko vie pembeni. So na déjà na assurance vie nanga na musala.
Yeah, that's my question.
That's a
Big
great
question.
question. And that's also what we do, which is we educate families how to make sure that they're properly protected.
No, toza ko éduquer ba famille pour na koza assure que baza vraiment protégé très bien.
Okay. Because would you agree, ma'am, that having your life insurance through your job, it's like having a benefit?
Est-ce que oyeba ke soki oza na life insurance na musala na ezaka ka l'une des bénéfices na musala?
Okay.
Okay, because if anything happens, if you stop working for any reason, if you get sick, God forbid you get sick, or you get fired, or you decide to leave, what would happen to those benefits? Would they stay or would they go away?
Soki eloko mo esalami na musala na ba bengani na musala ou bien mo osala eso ezate parce que oza malade. Eloko nini esalema na life insurance now?
I think when I go, the insurance we go to.
So the insurance will stop. Assurance ekata.
Yes, so the life insurance would stop. That means you and your family would not be protected. And even right now, looking at this, you say you cover for $50,000, correct?
Yes.
Obi ba couvrir yo pour $50,000.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you, how right now you said you're making right about $50,000 a year, correct? Okay.
Ozo sa $50,000 par an. Oui.
Yeah.
That means if you were to pass away, not only most jobs today take 6 to 9 months to pay a family death claim, which is a very long time.
Et puis soko okufi lelo mo esalami okufi lelo oyebi ke ba misala ebele bazwaka au moins 9 mois po bafuta mbongo ya assurance vie ba couvrir bato na famille.
Wow.
But also, that will only give your family 1 year worth of your income.
Et ba kopesa famille na juste 50 ami ba kopesa famille no juste mbongo yo sala ka par an. Par exemple, nous avons $50,000, bah, sa famille n'a eu qu'à $50,000.
Okay? And looking at this, right now, You said you have right about maybe $10,000 in debt. Your income is $50,000. Your house, your mortgage is $175,000. Your kids, you say you also want to take them maybe for their education, them go to college.
Yes.
It's $30,000. An average funeral today, even here in America, is right about $15,000.
Okay, sikoyo toyebi ke oyebi biso banyongo na nyonso oza nango ba credit card banyongo mike eza au moins $10,000. Mbongo na ozwaka par an ezala $50,000. Mbongo oyo oza nango ndako zwa tout ça otikali na $175,000. Et puis olingi pe oza na quelque chose au moins na compte à bana au moins $30,000 par enfant pour l'éducation na bango pour na foutre bango ba minerval tout ça. Et puis toyebi ke pour na kosala ba obsèque ya mutu toka au moins $15,000. Siko biso to calculer le combien oza nango besoin pour na ozala na assurance vie ya bien.
Okay. So that means right now, adding all of these together, like paying off your house and all the debt, you will need right about almost $280,000 of life insurance just for you to make sure that your family is going to be good if anything happens to you.
Siko tengi to calculer le par rapport à banyongo nyonso oza nango, okozana besoin au moins ya $280,000 ya assurance vie, soki loko moko sa amelio lelo pona efuta banyongo nyonso et puis bana na batikala très bien.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you, Ms. Treasure, did you know that you actually need $280,000 of life insurance?
Est-ce que otikala koyeba koza au moins na besoin $280,000 ya assurance vie par rapport ya banyongo na ba besoin nyonso za nango?
Okay. And also, is your husband and your kids, are they also covered on your life insurance through work?
Est-ce que mobali na ona bana baza pe na assurance vie à partir na yo na musala?
No.
Okay.
Only me.
Only you. Gotcha. So let's say even coverage just for you. And we also, what's great is that we are going to add this, your kids, which is you have 4 children, we're going to add them on the policy.
Et toko d'habitude tozo bakisa pe bana na kati ya assurance vie parce qu'on sait jamais tout le monde a pe bana bazo kufa. Donc to préfère tozo tiana bana.
You can also add the kids.
Tozo bakisa na bana.
Yes. Not only we can also add the kids, but we're able to protect all of your children for the price of one.
Et puis toza mesure ya ko protéger bana nyonso. Par exemple oza bana 4. So assurance vie au futa ya mwana moko kaka toko couvrir bana nyonso. Donc au futa par exemple $15 par mois na mais to couvrir bana nyonso 5 ou bien bana nyonso 4.
Wow.
Okay. So
that's amazing.
So that means for coverage of $300,000, okay?
Pour na $300,000 ya assurance vie.
For you and of course your children.
Okay,
I wanted to ask you, how much do you think it costs to have life insurance?
Question. Par rapport à $300,000, combien ozo kanisa que life insurance, assurance vie na ko futa par mois?
$200 every month.
Okay, so you think maybe like $200?
Non, on pensait qu'on futa au moins $200 par mois na $300,000.
Okay, that's about an average, like what usually insurance costs out there. What's exciting is that, Miss Treasure, what we're able to do is, we're able to protect you and your family for $300,000.
Tozala mesure ya ko protéger yo na famille non pour $300,000.
For only $63.
No.
Avec $63
Are you
seulement.
joking, sir?
$63 because you're healthy and you're young.
Parce que oza en bonne santé et puis oza jeune.
Yes.
Jesus, let me just explain this. My people from my country, you are living in America. Listen to this.
Bande konanga bova na Amerique boyoka.
So, about life assurance is not good. Is something amazing. I say it's not good, but it's something amazing.
Assurance vie eze loko moko penza ya bien.
Did you hear that?
Est-ce que boyoki?
The first time one people call me, tell me, Mom Lopo come, you need to pay $200 every month for life assurance.
Batu babanda ko benga mwa mulopo yaka ubando futa $200 pour assurance vie.
That's why I quit with them.
Yango na kima kibango.
So now when America they explain to me this one,
America siko ba expliquer nga boye.
please
Pardon.
I'm begging you.
Nazo bonde la bino.
Please.
Pardon.
This is for our kid.
Eza bien pour na bana.
It's for our life, good for our life.
Eza bien pour na vie na biso.
You know me, I never come here to say the thing like this.
Yo bomoni nga na ya jamais awa pour na koloba makamba.
But if you see me today, accept to meet what's your name, sir?
Eugene.
So bomoni nga lelo na zo kutana Eugene.
You see I come to meet Eugene here.
Nakuta ina Eugene awa.
Is serious.
Eza serious.
So Eugene, go ahead. Oh Jesus, you say I'm going to pay just $63 every month.
Every month.
So that's mean when I pass away, they give my husband the money and my kid the money.
So that means.
So qui n'a pas fait va passer mon bain dans bon juste avec $63 va passer mon bain dans $300,000.
That means, Miss Treasure, if anything, God forbid, happens to you.
Qu'aplaise à Dieu quelque chose et ça l'amélio.
Meaning, does not matter whatever reason it is. Primerica is going to pay your family full amount of $300,000 or $280,000.
Primerica iko futa famille na yo $300,000.
Jesus.
Within 8 to 10 days.
Entre 8 à 10 jours.
Within 8 to 10 days, your family will get to see the money because your family needs money fast if something happens.
Parce que soki eloke mutakufi famille na yo ezala na besoin mbongo mbangu. Donc Primerica to futa mbongo très vite.
Okay. Because Ms. Treasure, I wanted to ask you, could you please walk me through a day if, God forbid, your husband passed away? How would the next day look like for you and your family?
Moi mulopo, mekano ko expliquer ngai. Ka place a die eloko moko salameli yo, mobali na yo lelo yo azate. Jour o ekolanda, e ozala ndenge ni po na yo.
Hey, Jesus, I don't know, because I will ask myself and I will go put fund me in my WhatsApp and to tell my community people to help me.
Nagotia go fund me po na ba community dengai.
And my community, they are not helping anymore. You can put fund me there. They will never give you anything.
Community kuto edara lisusu tato sali go fund me ba tsa mbonga malonga te.
Yes, and that's reality is that if something, God forbid, happens, people have to go ask friends and family for money because funeral is not cheap, and and you have to replace his whole income.
And sometimes it's shame.
Et puis soki mutakufi batebele ba koma osala GoFundMe et puis non seulement ça ezaka facilité koyeba ko remplacer income ya mutu o akufi pour na continuer ko futa ba bill.
Right. So, and I know even a good example would be right now, Ms. Treasure, you have car insurance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you said you're paying like over $200 for it, right? Okay.
Every month, $252.
How much does your brand new car cost? Is it
Combien
like $50,000?
Voiture no is that combien siko?
Is 39,000.
Let's say
$39,000.
We're gonna say 50,000.
Okay.
To ça 50,000.
You're paying $250 for $50,000 car that can be replaced.
Au futa assurance na yo ya voiture $250 pour na ba remplacer le voiture au cas où accident salami.
Okay, so wouldn't it also be important to protect the family inside of that car for way less and for more coverage?
Est-ce que c'est important ko couvrir famille na yo pe o bazana kata voiture wana au cas où accident salami na mbongo mukie.
Oh my God, that's something very intelligent. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what Primerica is doing for families, making sure that you guys are covered, you guys are protected. We have the best value, best coverage price, and currently on the market. Why? Because we show families how to protect themselves.
Yango Primerica izo laksa famille ndenya ko se protéger et puis to na ba prix à bien. I wanted to talk about myself before I came to Primerica. I had life insurance before. Ngamo ko nazaki na assurance vie avant na kutana batu ya Primerica na banda ofuta $600 par mois pour toute la famille. Alors, tant on a coûté na Primerica, bakami sangai au lieu de $600 na même bongo oyo na futa na zwaka na koma futa juste $100, $130. Alors $500 donc eza mpandi o nazo save chaque mois. Au lieu na pepisa $500 wana na investir ango na longo yango ekota na banque te parce que banque mbongo ebotaka te na tia ango na kata stock. ezobotelanga ba intérêt omoni bien ya Amerika eza moins cher makasi donc eloko lokola $300,000 moi mulopo yo bando futa juste $63
wow
soko zipe 500,000 et aux allèmes ba 80 1 million donc ils ont dépendre na combien aux ozwa donc pour nangai pour America eza vraiment moins cher parce que nando futa life insurance ya famille mobimba na $600 siko na futa $130 alors eza très bien na obenga batu nyonso bo contacter ngai pour na to aider bino pour na kozwa assurance vie eza très important très importante pour la famille nyonso baza na assurance vie.
Thank you so much, Jean.
Yes, absolutely. It was my pleasure educating and helping you protect your family. That's exactly what our company is doing, is helping families make sure that they're protected.
Plaisir na biso na compagnie na biso eza ko mona ete batu nyonso baza vraiment na protection ya assurance vie.
Yes. And so in looking at this, that's primarily what we want to talk to you about, is again protecting your family, but also saving that money for your retirement and your future.
Because non seulement ko protéger famille na yo, mais ko zomo mbongo mukeli susu toza ko lakisa batu ndenge nini ya ko zombongo na yo pe ko investir yango pour continuer ko za pauvreté.
Yes, because I know you said you only have $6,000 in your retirement.
Oyebisi biso ke pour na retraite na yo, n'est-ce pas? Ozaka na $6,000 seulement.
Okay. What we are going to do is, Ms. Treasure, we're going to take the money that you were already going to spend on life insurance, that basically the difference of $136.
Donc, ndenge oyebisa biso ke oza misiri ya kofuta au moins $200 ya assurance vie. Ndenge biso primaire ka toza na biso moins cher, obando futa ka $63. Alors tozo save yo $36 mobimba eza mbongo yo bando tikalo ozaki ya misiri ya ko dépenser pour na assurance vie. Ça 36 wana to kozwa mbongo na wana to tiango na compagnie ya investissement pour banda ko investir mbongo no po ebota ba intérêt.
Okay. And we're going to help this money invest for you. So you're going to retire with almost $650,000.
Avec ça, $36 par mois, auto bando tozwango tokotsela yo na compagnie na ba stock okozala a mesure ya ko zwa retraite na yo na $659,000. Donc lelo soko kisi âge ya retraite olingi osala isusu te ozwa retraite na yo toko okoma déjà na $659 par rapport ya ba intérêt ou eko bota par $136 ozo garder chaque mois.
Wow.
Yes, because again
amazing.
Yes, ma'am. Because again, we have licensed investors that teach people how to properly manage their money. Where again, your money is growing. That's exactly what we do for families: is protect their young life. If any.
One me yakulobe kuzala ming mama kubanga te parce que assurance vie is good for you, for your kid, for your husband, for your wife, for everybody near you. It's very good. My people, Congolese people, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying. Okay. Biso tokanga mia. Okay. Tell vie. Liara fakangisi ngalo comme lokoli dessin animé. Okay, nazolo baboy. Pone bino batu nyonso bozo banga ni tani kuji tani assurance vie ezali esprit de mort. Non. Mama. Soki nzamba décider le lokende mboka ye tokuyaka kuyemba mboka ye tokuyemba ngo. Mais soki nzamba décider ta kubombo na vie ezaka kate po kufa ou bien po na nini tangu okolo pusa nozo futa assurance non neti biso batuto boye kukola botonalité za ya kukola menazo bo nezaka kana 30 tina ko nikoko 60 na ngai po ikukoka nazo ko 60 wanu kumona ke na kufuta mbongo wani bakupesa ngambongo wani soki na komi mubange na sungi bana na ngana kembo kana
tozawa mutu na journée otika famille na onde nini mortgage na yo efuta mandeni bana na obatika ndenge nini so likambo esalami GoFundMe to mona biso nyonso so batie belé ezala $3,000. En tout cas na mona GoFundMe ya ba congolais eleki $3,000 te bana ba otikala mwasi to papa otika bango ndenge nini parce que ça ka désastre soki mutakufi ole mutale la souci akomi ko s'inquiéter non ça ndeni na okunda ndenge nini na kofuta ndaku ndenge nini na kobokola bana ndenge nini. Mais avec assurance vie na mbongo mukeka nde to petit scénario ya mwa mulopo $300,000 abando futa juste $63 eza mingi te parce que assurance à voiture aux ofuta eza trop cher par rapport à $300,000 na $63 ya pamba o ko bomba famille na yo lelo so likambo salami oza bien. Et puis elo msona ngek na loba assurance à musala eza garantie parce que lelo so balongo yo na musala wana au perdre mais